touchdown run.
Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 42. And out route, and he's got the connection to Walker. And he goes out of bounds and looks like right at the 50. That'll give him 8 that time. And it'll be second and a couple. From midfield now, here's Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Here's Jackson to throw. That is caught at the 7. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. 1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. And Jackson throwing once more. This is caught. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown.
Touchdown,
Baltimore. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Ravens respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
I do believe we came here to see a game, didn't we? And it looks like he's running what we call routes versus air. You just go out there with your offensive unit and throw the football with no defense. He's 5 for 5 on the opening drive.
He was on his game there for drive number 1, but my only thing is now he can't go any higher than that. He was so perfect. Can he do it again later?
Yeah, all he cares about right now is making it 10 for 10, 15 for 15, and he feels like he can get it done.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
Ready.
Love looking to throw it. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Come on, set, hut.
Love now. That one caught downfield by Watson. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, 43 yards. And the Packers have taken the lead.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as a wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control. And how about the end result? A touchdown.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. Incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Throwing is Jackson. He'll try and do this himself. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Jackson will throw again. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning.
And just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
So the delay of game penalty moves it back 5. That makes it 2nd and 10. Again, Jackson.
He finds Bateman over the middle.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Ready? Sit up! Ready? Sit up!
They'll try to run for the first with Henry.
And he will have a Ravens first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
On the option right is Jackson. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the first.
32-yard line.
Yo. Ready?
Jackson.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And now Jackson will look to throw it.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
That is caught. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
You change it.
The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Hey, shut up! Shut up!
And it's caught. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd and goal.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one as a receiver is got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? To throw again is Jackson.
That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown. Rashad Bateman
In the final seconds of the first half.
and the Ravens have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. On his loop for the extra point.
And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
So the late touchdown ties things as they will kick this one away in the final stages of the half. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Here we go on the return from the 1-yard line. And just shedding him off there. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles, as we start the third quarter. Curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Jackson now. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one good for 37 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra.
They got his man complete. Touchdown. A great play there. 40 yards. And the Ravens have broken the tie. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Here's Love. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short his escapes.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Black, 95. All right, go. Ready?
To pass, here's Jordan Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. That is incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Brings up a third down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Love from the gun. This is caught inside the 15. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10.
8-yard line.
Here's Jacobs. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Josh Jacobs, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers are an extra point away from evening this one up. McManus's point after is good. And we are tied at 21.
two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
Returns it.
That is caught with Sean Bateman. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. A 1st down carry for Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Rashawn Gary that time through the line and getting the tackle for loss. That's complete left side to Bateman. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up the 3rd down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 3rd down, and a field goal from here would be right about 50 yards as they try to get closer. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. The fumble recovery certainly has put them in the driver's seat. 1st and 10, all tied here in the 4th. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Now a 2nd and 10.
Ready, set, go. Blue, 32. Hut, hut.
To throw now. Here's Love. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
And 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Now Love. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That would have been a nice one to hit on in a tie game. You start to think that one big play, maybe the next big play, could turn out to be the game winner. They took the big shot, but it winds up incomplete.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down as the tackle made just shy of the 30.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when a quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone who has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
That'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the 4th. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw is Jackson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Walker. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Ravens get a new set of downs. Give them 17 on that pickup.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
First down.
Now it's Jackson. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Here's Jackson. And this is going to be pulled in by the tight end Andrews.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Ravens.
Off the option, here's Henry. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Hey, middle.
Jackson firing quickly out wide for Bateman. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
First down, Baltimore.
Jackson going to keep it running right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll come up now, 2nd and 9. Off the option, here's Henry. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Well, Parker, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. A little unconventional, but another kneel down here as they work towards a field goal try. Here's another kneel down as he'll try to set up the game winner. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker.
A 20-yard attempt.
And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And joy will reign in the Inner Harbor as the Ravens have won it. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So that'll do it for us, for Charles Davis and all our crew.
It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please, I need ya.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Baltimore Ravens. The ball on the tee, we're set for football. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Little check. Here we go. Here we go.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
Quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And from the 34, here's second and 4.
Here we go. Ready?
Throwing. Love. Now he'll tuck this and run. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. He was out there waving his arms. Well, you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help. I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
They only get 2 there, but on third and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive.
A pickup of 2 yards. First down,
Love, they go play action now. That's taken in, Dontavian Wicks. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
Oh, I like that play call there. After a run for good yards, you get a defense thinking they'll go back to the well. So that's a great time to call play action and give your receivers a little extra edge. And they complete the pass there for another first down.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 more yards there and another first down.
a gain of 12. And the Packer first down.
Back to the running game with Jacobs. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at him, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and his early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
Come on, set. Black 40.
We're scoreless after one. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. His throw caught at about the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a 1st and goal.
Go now. Cut.
Love. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Jordan Love. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Packers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. A dangerous return man showing it here. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 34. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. Veteran running back like him, we've seen a lot of those chunk carries in his career.
And that's why you don't just look at his birth certificate and decide when a guy is done, right? Because you know as well as I do, in this league, as soon as you hit 30, they're looking to let you go if you're a running back. Sometimes there's a little tread left on the tires.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Again, it's Henry. The 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Jackson, option right. The quick feet by Jackson. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 39 yards. And the Ravens are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson.